Noong 1990, nangyanigin ng napakalakas na lindol ang isla ng Luzon.
Good day everyone, ako nga po pala si Carolina Joyce Reyes. Kung nagtataka kayo kung ano ang nakikita niyong video ngayon, ito ay isang pangyayari sa Pilipinas noong 1990. Ito ay isang trahedya na tinawag na killer earthquake na naranasan ng mga taga Luzon. In the past 32 years, more than 1,000 people are killed when a 7.7 magnitude earthquake strikes Luzon Island in the Philippines on July 16, 1990. So portion of Luzon, the country's largest island with Baguio City, suffering the most devastating effects. The epicenter of the earthquake, which struck at 4:26 p.m., was the north of Manila in the Nueva Ecija province. Reports indicate that the shaking went on for nearly a full-time minute. Collapsing buildings were the main cause of the damage and death. Getting out of a multi-story building was a good safety precaution. At Christian College School, a 6-story building completely collapsed, trapping approximately 250 students and teachers inside. Heroic rescue efforts saved many, but some victims who did not die in the collapse were found dead later from dehydration because they were not pulled out in time. All types in buildings, including several resorts hotels in Baguio, known as the Philippine Summer Capital, suffered tremendous damage. So most of the city's 1,000 residents slept outdoors that evening and during the following week, afraid to return to their homes amid the frequent aftershocks. So, 4 days, workers pulled bodies from the demolished buildings in Baguio. The best estimated is that 1,000 bodies were eventually recovered and at least another 1,000 people suffered serious injuries. And this is all according to the primary sources. Secondary sources, according to this newspaper, intensity 8 quake jolts in Luzon and 200 people died. Also, we can see here a piece of graph where it said that the impacts of magnitude of 7.8 Luzon earthquake in Baguio City. There are a lot of thoughts between facts and opinions about on what happened in the Philippines during the killer quake. But I can see here that for me, the primary sources stating the fact, while the secondary sources also stating a semi-fact, but it focused on more on opinions on what people see and what people hear. So I believe that even we share facts and opinions, as long as we are aware of what we said, it's okay to spread the news on behalf on what we've known. As I compile this file about on these happenings, I have here my mother who know about these issues, and this is so familiar to her since it happens in 1990 and she was born on 1972. So let's proceed to the mini interview questions. So the reason why I interview my mother because she's on Manila at that time. So I have here a one question. So can you tell us on what happened that day, or maaari mo bang ibahagi sa amin kung ano ang pangyayari o naranasan mo noong nasinati mo yung trahedya na yon?
Sa pagkakaalam ko, nung panahon na yun ay nakatira kami sa may Manila. Tapos may naramdaman kami.
Opo yan eh, mga eh.
Kaya kalma mo muna. Sa pagkakaalam ko, nung panahon na yun ay nakatira kami sa may Manila. Tapos may naramdaman kami na para bang may umaalog. Sabi nila na may lindol daw. Sa hindi ko inakala, ito pala ang pinakamalakas na lindol na naranasan ng Pilipinas sa may Luzon. Sa pagkakaalam ko, isa ang Baguio City sa naapektuhan sa trahedya. Maraming tao ang naapektuhan, marami ang mga tirahan na gumuho. Sa alam ko ay pinakamalaking hotel sa Baguio ay gumuho at marami din nasugatan. At yan lamang ang naalala ko maliban na ang mga aftershock na ng pangyayari at mga tao sa labas.
Maklaro man gumasa ka, uy.
Sa pagkakaalam ko, nung panahon na yun ay nakatira kami sa Maynila. Tapos, minaramdaman kami na para bang may umaalog, sabi nila na may lindol daw. Sa hindi ko inaakala, ito pala ang pinakamalakas na lindol na naranasan ng Pilipinas sa may Luzon. Sa pagkakaalam ko, isa ang Baguio City sa naapektuhan sa trahedya. Maraming taong naapektuhan. Maraming mga tirahan na gumuho. Sa alam ko, ang pinakamalaking hotel sa Baguio ay gumuho at marami din nasugatan. At yan lamang ang naalala ko maliban na ang mga aftershock na pangyayari at ang mga taong nasa labas natutulog dahil dulot ng takot pag bumalik. Sa mali natutulog.